with an awesome friend and someone that I do church life with, and actually brand new boutique business owner. And so this is Rachel, and she owns Southern Turnstyle Boutique here in Tyler, Texas. And so welcome to the podcast, Rachel. We're so excited to have you. You always know it's a good friend when they say, hey, do you want some coffee? And I'm like, yes, let's go. Coffee is my love language. So let's just hop right in. So tell me, how did you end up in East Texas?
I've been here all my life. I grew up in Mount Salmon, Texas. Shout out to Mount Salmon.
Whoop, whoop.
There's nothing there hardly but my family. We don't have a stoplight, but we grew up in a Texaco station. My parents were in that industry, and my brother and I came from entrepreneurial background.
Cool.
So
awesome. So did you guys have to work at the station?
yes, we did, as well as a lot of our family, our cousins. We all took part, in running the store, and it was a full service station. For those of you who don't know, that means that we pump gas, and people did not pump their own gas. So
it's so interesting, like how the market changed with gas. Like it became more of like do it yourself.
Convenience.
Man, we lose the customer service experience though. I was in Oregon once and they pumped my gas. They were like, no, get back in your car. And I was like, what's going on? And they still pump gas there. I thought it was cool. So awesome. Well, I'm glad to hear that you are a native East Texan. That's cool. So tell me about Southern Turnstyle.
So I'm actually a nurse. I have a nursing background, and when I got married to my husband 5 years ago, he owned a business here, Hanson Image Works and Espresso Print Cafe. My husband's Craig Hanson, and we're in the downtown area here in Tyler, and just I had always had that nagging at me to be, independent as far as owning my own business, having that freedom to be able, to provide for my family and do, and not having, corporate America basically over me. So we started praying, and the idea, came to me many years ago, but I kind of stuffed it back, and then it came back out. So that's where we got started, and we really truly got started really working on it over a year ago now. So, and we launched this summer in August with the boutique.
So why boutique? Why, what's your passion about the boutique?
My passion is for other women, for them to be in community with other women. We as women like to tear each other ourselves up, but also, I think other women. So it's more than just a clothing boutique. We really want to come into relationships with other women and be a part of their lives, and as well as the community, giving back to our community and others around us.
That's awesome. Sometimes is the boutique, we just think that it's, time to shop or whatever, which it is. That's a beautiful gift.
A lot of fun.
But also, to know that one of the owner has a passion for you is just it makes it even sweeter. Which I'm wearing something that I got here at the boutique, and I love this. I love the collar. I love the sleeves. It's so fun. Stay tuned for the end of this, because there's a special surprise that Rachel has for all of the listeners. So speaking of clothing and jewelry, and what kind of items do you have?
A little bit of everything, and we want to try to encompass all sizes. We know that everybody is different. God created us uniquely, each and every one. So we really strive on, when we are shopping, to search out those pieces, that carry plus size. I myself, wear plus size, so it's important, to find those things, but also to have them where they're unique, something that you can't find, in a regular chain store. So we take our time, and we really look at things and try to make it affordable also for people. So
awesome. Well, I definitely love your pieces. They are super cute. So why in your boutique, what's different about your boutique, not just in the aspect of community involvement and pouring life into other women, but what makes your boutique different than others?
So we're not in a conventional space. We're actually within our other business. We have a small little office here It's probably less than 800 square feet, but we took thought and careful planning to make it a space where it was fun to work for, you know, our team members, but also a cool little place to come to for people to shop. But we also are not only in this space, we're mobile. This weekend, tomorrow actually, it will be Saturday, and we are in an event. It's at the Cumberland Mall, and it's a quarterly event that they're going to try to have, and it's also giving back to the community. We'll give a part of our proceeds to the Christmas tree. So,
oh, okay, cool.
The angel tree,
Yeah,
rather.
the angel tree.
Yes. That's what makes us different. So we're mobile. We're
Yeah.
on the go, out in the community, doing pop-up events, private parties, private showings.
Yeah, so that's like super cool. So that is way different from most boutiques. Most boutiques are just stationary, and you come, you shop, they open the doors, they close the doors. But for y'all, you are offering personalized events. So if somebody had an event for, let's say, I don't know, like I think about my daughter, she's 16. Like, how cool would that be to have a pop-up event at her 16th birthday party? You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, she would love that. And she's been here shopping too. So. But that's really cool. It's unique. So was it the space that, like, gave you the idea to be mobile? Or is it just, what was that?
Well, the plan is for us to go into debt with this business. We're only going to grow as we grow financially. So we have come up with creative ways to do that, you know, and that's where it birthed from. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
I love that. So it's definitely creative, and it's attractive, and it's very fun. So good job. Okay, so since you are a native East Texan, you've been in Tyler how many years?
All my life.
So you've been coming here from Mount Summit all the time. Okay.
Yes.
So tell me your favorite go-to hangout spot here.
Anywhere that has coffee.
There are a lot of coffee places. You have a favorite?
Yeah, we love Cafe 1948, and Strata was our favorite. It did close during COVID, but also the Foundry. And that was part of our business. My husband, they helped name and brand and create the logo for the Foundry. So
very cool.
It's dear to our hearts there too. So
there's
and
a
it's
new
just
one
right
I
on the
saw.
street.
I know and right up from there is, or down from there is that new Shine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shine.
So very cool. So if you guys were to think about your favorite things in East Texas, what are a couple favorite things about East Texas?
I would say definitely the downtown area. There's so much growth here that's happening over the last 5 years. It's been amazing, but just our city, the people in it, we just really care about, you know, what's going on and others around us.
Yeah, for sure. So East Texas is built on small businesses. And there's lots of people that are moving here to East Texas because it's beautiful, and you have a big city like access with a small town feel. So you have all the things a big city would have, but a small town feel. The thing that's different about Tyler is all of the small businesses that you see. So if you had to give one tip of advice for somebody who's like, you know what? I have a passion in my heart, like I put it away for a little while. What's that piece of advice that you would give to them?
I would definitely say to seek wise counsel. You know, seek out a mentor if you don't have one already. I have a really great mentor. Her name is Kathy Harrison. She owns a boutique in Crockett, Texas. It's called A Heart's Desire Boutique, and she has been phenomenal and so gracious in teaching me so many things about the boutique business in particular, but not just that, but, you know, pouring into me as a person. So I would say that, seek out a mentor if you're thinking about it, you know, someone that will pray with you and, you know, have your best interests in mind.
So did you just know her, or did you find her?
She actually is the mother-in-law to one of my good friends.
Oh, okay, cool. So you knew that she did that, and that was kind of something that you were hoping to do, and what a great connection. So never be afraid to ask somebody for help is really like what I heard you say is like some people that are already doing it are great resources for a small business if you're looking for that. So I want to talk real quick about your time that you go to market, because I've never heard that before, and I hear you and your team talk about market, and you're really pumped about it and really excited. So what is it like?
So it's usually 4 to 5 days, and it's in different cities. It'll start, usually market starts in Atlanta, and then to Dallas, and then Las Vegas, and then California. But we go to the Dallas market since we are so fortunate to have it so close here. But all vendors are there.
Okay.
So, and it's 15 stories tall.
Oh,
Imagine a shopping mall that's 15 stories tall. And yeah, it's a little overwhelming, but it is so much fun. And I also, back to the mentor, there's, you know, in your specific industry, there's probably some people that are working within that to help other people. So one of ours also is the Boutique Hub. So they help other boutiques. They're more about building community over competition in the boutique world. So I love them.
Yeah.
And then also Jennifer Allwood. She's a great Christian businesswoman, leader, and has coaching classes. So she's great too, and has helped us tremendously.
Yeah. So really investing into your business is important because it changes who you are and your thought process and your perspective and the knowledge. That's cool. So market's 15 stories. So what's your goal when you go to market for your clients?
Well, we set out before we go and just make a list of what specifically we're going to be looking for. This time in particular, we were looking for more shackets. I don't know if anybody knows what that is. Yeah, it's so trendy right now. But they're like a shirt, but like a jacket.
Yeah.
They're really cool. So we were looking for those and just more dressier blouses, things that, and dresses also that women, we think they would like.
Okay, cool. And then where do you draw your inspiration from? Do your clients email stuff in? How does that work?
Yes, we try to get feedback from our clients, have them post things on social media, and when we're doing events, you know, ask them, you know, what would you like to shop for? What are you looking for when you shop? So yeah, we really get our clients involved.
Cool. That's really cool. I like that too because I didn't really know what a shacket was. I was
me either.
But then I realized what it was because when I was younger, I realized it's really just a flannel with an extra little stuffing, I guess is what you would say. But when I was younger, I used to wear those all the time. Like that was a thing. Like things are just like bringing them back, taking them out, bringing them back. And so staying hip with that stuff is probably like a little bit.
And that's part of our name. So the Turnstyle, actual Turnstyle is ever evolving. It's ever changing. Cool. And so fashion is like that too. It's always changing.
It's always changing. Yeah, definitely.
Always coming back around.
Always coming back around. I was just like, okay, so I love this. And I showed my daughter and she was like, that's a shacket. And I was like, no, that's a flannel shirt. It was just so funny. Yeah. I love it. So very cool. I also really like how you take personal interest in your clients. When Rachel had her launch in August, she had like these little cards that had her contact info on them, and we could like screenshot things that we've seen and email them in, and then her and her team that go to market would shop for things that were similar to that. So for me, in my line of work, sometimes I wear dressy blouses like this, or sometimes I wear a suit jacket. Winter is like so hard because I'm in the car all the time, and like a sweater is better, you know? So being able to send that information in is very, very cool for me. It almost feels personalized. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Definitely. Okay, so before we go, I want to look at something that's on the table because this is my favorite. I'm an earring junkie. And so if you guys follow me on Facebook, you know that I'm like an earring junkie. Anytime there's like one of those little things on Facebook, they're like, what are you addicted to? I'm like, earrings. So these are beautiful. I don't know if you can see. I'm just going to hold them up here. So these are beautiful. Like the designs, like the things that they pick are just so cute.
Unique. Mm-hmm.
They're unique. So they have studs. They have like a unique hoop. They've got, these are so cute. And so like the variety just blows my mind. Oh, hang on. I gotta show you these because these are like super cute and trendy. The pieces that they choose are so unique that it's going to be rare that you find someone that has the same one. Mm-hmm. That's what I really like about it because I bought some earrings and I know I've not seen any person wear those similar earring, you know.
And we also do that with our clothing. We don't buy, in bulk. We may possibly in the future, depending on growth, but for now, we buy small, and so you're not gonna find, it's gonna be rare that you find
someone with the same thing.
Yeah,
which is cool because even being here in Tyler, like, if you go to shopping at Dillard's, like everyone has the same dress on, you know what I mean? Which is cool. I grew up in a small town, so like I'm used to that, but it just feels good to have your own stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know,
for sure.
Me personally. Okay, so as we end, I want to ask Rachel. Rachel has a special gift for the viewers today. So you want to share what the special gift is?
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
So thank you so much for coming today too. Melissa has been awesome. But we want today to give all the listeners and Melissa herself
thank you.
Her gift code, which is Melissa15. So anyone listening and use that code Melissa15, and it'll be listed, I guess, in the link below.
Yep. Absolutely.
This will get 15% off their purchase at Southern Turnstyle.
Very cool. So they can come here
in person or online.
Okay.
And we do have a website. It's southernturnstyle.com, and you can find us on social media, Facebook, Instagram. We also have a TikTok that we're working on, some little short videos, and Pinterest. So
Pinterest is awesome.
Find us there. Yeah, I love Pinterest.
So if they come in person, where do they come and what time of day?
So we are now open in person Thursday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And then on our social media sites, we'll list, where we're going to be as far as events or pop-ups. I know that we are in December. We have scheduled an event in White House with the White House Chamber of Commerce. So
cool.
It'll be fun.
Yeah, very cool. And what's the address here?
The address here is 113 University Place, and we are within the Hanson ImageWorks office. So just to come anytime.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah,
and so they're upstairs. So when you come into the into Hanson's, it's upstairs. So just be like, I'm here for the boutique, and they'll be like, go that way. It's very cool, yeah.
Secret hideaway.
Go to the secret hideaway. Anything else you want to share about your boutique before we take a tour of your store?
We just thank everybody so much for their support and helping us grow our business. It's been amazing, the turnout and the people that have responded and just given kind words, and we're just very thankful.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being on the podcast today. We're excited to share this place with everybody. I highly recommend you come in person. That's my personal experience. When you're gonna see in the tour why I suggest that, or the pop-ups. The pop-ups are super cool too, but in person the experience is just, it's legit. So definitely come out, check it out, and maybe I'll see you there.
Yeah, and we're in a big purple tent. You can't miss us.
Yeah, on the pop-ups, you can't miss them.
Yeah, can't miss us.
Thanks. See you guys later.
Bye-bye.
Hey y'all, it's Melissa. Welcome to Southern Turnstyle Boutique. Come on in. So the boutique is actually kind of a hidden gem. So you're gonna walk through Hanson's, and then you're gonna come right through here until you get to the stairs. And then you're gonna go right upstairs, and that's exactly where you can find them. Hey, come on in.
So we wanted to show you like the back side of what we do. This is us getting ready for the market that we're going to tomorrow, so you can kind of see what it looks like and what all we carry to that, but we'll show you more of that later.